MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. HR, what's the key for them here tonight?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Dallas Keuchel has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, center fielder, number 3.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, you go to the plate in the first inning, you hit a ball back up the middle, little ground ball, gets through up the middle. Good approach. I like the fact he's thinking up the middle early in the game.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Now batting, Justin Turner. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-2 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Standing in now, number 35, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call in Game 5 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Oh-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third,
at the plate, Jose Altuve. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Two out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base paths in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Houston. They're down 1-0. So stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Forsythe.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble. That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off him.
3-0 now. Charlie Culberson will be next. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. That's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam. That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. Dodgers strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
First baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Nope. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Reddick is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 7th.
Digging in, Evan Gattis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter, Justin.
Riding in
Turner.
once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
In now, number 35, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Full count, here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Liner towards second. Sliding stop by Altuve. He is out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Astros nothing. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth,
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Ryan McCann.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Kershaw looks in. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. From deep in the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yasiel Puig.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer comes on now, and he has it, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And that's in there, 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing and it disappears away from you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Now in the box, Alex Bregman is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Baseman, number 2.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready on 1 and 2. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Astros leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ground ball left side. Bregman gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting. Designated
Ready
hitter.
for another shot now. Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Brian McCann. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
In now, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A little bouncer.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Taylor has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Digging in once again, George Springer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Ball 2. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now, Kike Hernandez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now
Stepping in and ready for
number
another
35.
shot. Number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in to
Third
try it
baseman,
again. Logan Forsythe.
Forsythe.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in once again, Alex
Leading
Bregman.
up for the
Couple of
Astros.
singles to his credit
Third
thus far.
baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Ball 2.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball, no strike.
Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier at batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. On its way is pitch number 75. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And he is in there.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Standing in now, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One-0 count. Here it is. Chop foul wide of first. Kershaw now on 1-1. Tapper up the line. To his right, Forsythe. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's called smelling the base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. It'll be the 6'7" righty Brandon McCarthy. Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5. Astros lead this one 3-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Too high. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
Digging in, Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Misses, ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Charlie Culberson.
Culberson.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Evan Gattis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Gattis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that misses 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Hernandez waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He hit a sac fly earlier. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. Curveball that time, not even close.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now batting, George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. McCarthy comes set. First pitch on the way. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. One left for Houston, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Now in the box, Chris Taylor. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Taylor.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop,
Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Fastball in there, 3-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The next 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A runner in scoring position with none out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and 2, here it comes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. From the belt, the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
One out and a runner on third. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-0 delivery. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Set. Here's the 3-1, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh
So
Reddick.
striding forward now, Josh Reddick. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the run, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready on 1-2. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two out, bases loaded. Foul back. Looking to minimize the damage here. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now. It's the Astros 4 and the Dodgers 1. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hernandez.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
down the stretch. Number 35 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Slapped hard the opposite way, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And 2, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Here's a ball hit softly down to third, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
After 2 straight outs here in the 9th, now they come up with a couple hits in a row. They're making it really interesting. Thought this game was going to be over quick. Now they continue to fight back.
Andre Ethier will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Andre Ethier.
Ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. Credit to save to Ken Giles. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.